Hello learner. In this video, we will talk about how do we build a learning mindset. In an earlier video, we had tried to understand what a learning mindset is. In this video, I want to explain and discuss what is it that we can do to develop a learning mindset. Let us start with a reflection. I want you to think about a situation, a thing in your life which you were not very good at, but you became good at over time. Anything that you were doing in your life which you were not good at, but you became good at over time. What was the process? How did you go about learning what you learned? And what was the feeling like to actually go through that process? I want you to pick up your pen on your notebook, try to write down some reflections on these questions. Now, after you have reflected, let us look at what does research and literature tell us about building a learning mindset. A fixed mindset person, as we had discussed earlier, talks about I am bad at mathematics, I am bad at something, I am not good at understanding these things, I am going to fail, I am not going to do well in whatever activity that I am doing. That's the statement that we often associate to people having a fixed mindset. What does a learning mindset individual do? A learning mindset individual uses the word yet. This is a 3-alphabet word, but a very powerful and a very important word that we should keep in mind. Next time we say, I am bad at mathematics, let's say, we should add yet to it and say, I am not yet good at mathematics. When we say, I am not as smart as they are, we should say, I am not as smart as they are yet. When we say, I never understand how to, let's say, add fractions, do a problem, etc., I don't understand that problem yet, I am going to fail at that particular test, I am not yet able to pass. Now you see, why am I emphasizing the use of the word yet? Because it tells us that when we say yet, it means that I am trying. I am willing to learn. I am open to learning. Next time I will try and I will succeed. I have tried, I have failed as of now, but I will keep on trying and succeed in the future. I want to remind you that performance is only 35% ability and 65% efforts. Well, it is good to be born with talents, but if you don't put in the effort that is needed, it actually will overshadow the ability or the talent that you were born with. So it becomes important to think about it. How do we learn, right? In an earlier video, we have been talking about the ego self, the ego mode of thinking about things. What does the ego self do? What's the ego mode of thinking do? It is heavy on judgment. It is heavy on comparisons. It is heavy on criticism. So we criticize, we compare ourselves, and what do we say? We judge. And we say, we are not good at something, I cannot do this, I cannot. So it starts criticizing, it commands us, well, you are stupid, you need to change, etc., etc. It keeps scolding us. What does the other self that is in us? That is actually, in an earlier video I had emphasized, the true us is not the ego self, but the compassionate, loving and believing self, which we call as the natural self. What does a natural self do? The characteristic of a natural self is to learn and enjoy. It is curious. It does not compare and become envious. Rather, it compares and becomes inspired to learn, to grow. So what is important for us when it comes to learning? We have to think about what is it that I want to do. Picture what you want to do and then put in the efforts that are needed to succeed, to do what you are doing. So please focus on the effort. The results will happen. If we keep bothering about the results, we don't know. It is in the future. What is in our control is the effort, and the effort or the pursuit of learning is extremely important. And finally, trust your potential. As I have emphasized earlier as well, and I want to emphasize in this video also, we are born with the potential. We have to trust our abilities and put in the effort that is needed to succeed and learn. And so continue learning, without criticism. So, to summarize, when we talk about building mindset, focus on the effort, focus on what you can control, and that is the effort. Use yet more often. Next time you say, I'm not good at it, I'm not good at this particular thing, add the word yet and say, I am not good at this yet. And that becomes important. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow, and look at every life's challenge as an opportunity to grow. Enjoy the process, enjoy the effort that you are putting, enjoy the successes and failures that come on the way. But remember, we have to learn and keep growing in our pursuit of whatever we like to do. Thank you very much.